coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's down at the Rams 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Chargers up 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
5-9, 5-9. 380. Ready.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Downfield, he's got Horton. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught. And he's in. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7. team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Shaq Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
19, Charger, 19, Charger. Mustang 19, cut 19, cut 19.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 32 yards.
Ready, set. Ready, go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Here we go. 19 Wyatt. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. That finds Nakua downfield. Complete. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
Los Angeles.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Chargers 7.
Once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Take big boots, man. He was looking for that time. And third down coming up.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
this man. Right side. It's complete. A gain of 16 on that pass play. And the Chargers have the first down.
First down.
5-9.
First and 10 at the 49.
Now Herbert again. Throwing right. That's Johnston. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
11 yards.
First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And he's into the end zone. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Ready?
His drive will start on the ground. And this is going to be a Rams first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Rams.
70 Rangers.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get this out wide. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Nice game.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down, Rams.
Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19, start 60 Maverick. Hey, Crash. Warriors, 70. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 15-yard pickup there. First down, LA.
And the Rams first down.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
4 yards on the pickup.
So we are through
Second
one
and
here
6.
on Sunday Night Primetime. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles.
19 tight, 19, driving 60.
He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They'll talk things over before third down.
Mustang 19, shot 50. Here we go, shot 50. Hurt. 7 Pirates. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he's in.
Complete to number 88. Touchdown, LA.
Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Keeps his field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
21. Go, let's go. Set.
Herbert now on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
5-9. Let's go. Baylor tight. 59. Ray.
Herbert to throw on second down. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Hey, go. Crowd right. 12. Hey, Catholic. Coleman troops. Hey, Ram.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he will score. Beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25. Yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go, go.
Up the middle they go. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats. This Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
The slot man in motion right. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Rams 1st down.
A gain of 13.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Ready, get. Go. 70.
From the shotgun and the give up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this 1st half.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
In trouble, and down he goes. And the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Down the field, got a man, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And a
Big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
60 Bison. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And he's into the end zone yet again. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. The extra point, up and good. And the Rams go up by 7, 28-21. Time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Set. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He looks sideline and finds Johnston.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Set. Ready. Run. Ray. Baylor tight. 59.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, Kappa. 5'9". Let's go. Baylor tight. 21.
To throw is Herbert. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. The Chargers use their third and final timeout. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. They face second down and 7. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
3rd and 7.
Watch the key. Go. Set. Ready.
Herbert to the air again. And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Go. Baylor tight. Set.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Nice hook. 79 Broncos. Street. Shot 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Come on, 19 Lions. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Man in motion, heading left.
Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good.
Makes the score.
So,
Rams
one
31,
half in the books.
Chargers
Second half coming
21.
up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Crowd right.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Out wide, that's Bigsby. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, count play. Go. 59.
Herbert now on first down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
21. Go. Hey. Get wide. Go.
Now, Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
40-yard line.
Let's go. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Throwing again, Herbert. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another. Chargers
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, Rams. Hey, go Lion.
Now Herbert again. Pass right side. That is hauled in by Horton. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40.
11 more yards. And the Chargers first down.
Hey, go.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
5-9.
Herbert to the air again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the Rams' 18-yard line.
59.
Now it's Herbert. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their 2-2.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed a first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
There's no rest to my shutting down. Whenever I got your money up, believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did up everything that I love.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set.
He'll drop the throw. Unloads downfield, looking for Nacua. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Herbert now on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Let's go. Hey, homie trips right. Crowd right.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got it inside the 5. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Bigsby. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. That's holding at the 2. To the goal line and in. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You won't kill my vibe. Stand on
Panther 11. Mustang 9, Dragon 60. Cougar 19. 60 back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down, Los Angeles.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. The motion man is Nakua. They send a receiver in motion left. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Check smash. Trap 60.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
25 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Ridge. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. He's into space past the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now a give on the ground. And he's got another one. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra extra point is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for
both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. That'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Ray. Hey, go Lion.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Another catch there for Johnston. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
47-yard line.
And that ball went in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy, and we're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Ready, route. Let's go. 12. 59. Let's go. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
Ready.
To the ground, a first down run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs have a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
60 by 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there. Just a short game. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with a minute 56 to go. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Rig alert. 70 Simba.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. This is here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense. with 1:53 remaining. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That one incomplete. Hovering, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone.
Touchdown at their own 20-yard line.
Got some more millions that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. Who tried to diss me, it ain't no fox.
Here is first and 10.
Taylor Tigers. Hey, go Lion. Hey, Ray, go. 12. Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now is Herbert. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's first and 10. That's Bigsby. And they're going to work this thing inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
That's another
A big play and a much-needed one as well to gain of 43 yards.
Taylor Tiger.
Herbert to the air again. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers are back within 6.
Rams 41, Chargers 35.
A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
The
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down.